Welcome everyone to your full moon in Aquarius reading. Now Aquarius is an air sign. It has the traits of originality and vision. It's ruled by Uranus, which is about rebellion, upheaval, eccentricity. Now this full moon will fall in different houses depending on your rising sign. So I do recommend for these moon readings that you do look at your rising sign first and then your sun sign after that. If you feel drawn, you can also look for your moon sign. So I'll leave that completely up to how you feel. Now, just a bit of a note with the full moon. The full moon is about, it's the clarification and the results from questions, dreams, intentions that you set at the last new moon. It's also a time for gratitude and forgiveness. It's a time to let go of what hasn't been working, what is no longer working, what just hasn't worked. And it's a time of acceptance of where you are right now, where you find yourself now. So I hope you enjoy these readings. Take them as they resonate. And if you do like them, please remember to hit the like button. And if you are so drawn, please remember to subscribe so you help my little channel to grow. Let's get into the readings. Welcome Sagittarius to your full moon reading in Aquarius. That will be on the 11th or the 12th, depending where you are in the world. Let's have a look at what messages Spirit has for you for this full moon. So Sagittarius, this full moon is going to play out in your third house. And the third house is ruled by Mercury, and it influences communication, education, your immediate environment, your brothers and sisters, your siblings, and trips, short trips. So if you're a rising sign in Sagittarius, that's where this reading might play out. That might your communication or your immediate environment or education or short trips could be where this is, where these messages are going to come from, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry Sagittarius, I'm just having trouble talking at this moment. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for the full moon in Aquarius? Thank you. King of Pentacles, lovely. Okay, Sagittarius, so like I was saying, this should play out, the messages may play out in your third house, which is communication, your brothers and sisters, trips, short trips, your immediate environment and education. If you're a sun or moon Sagittarius, it will play out in a different area, so just take the message as it resonates. I'm just going to grab the energies that are around for this reading. I really feel, Sagittarius, that you're in the forest looking up at the moon, searching for clarity. So let's see how this reading plays out for you. So it's the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. And I feel that whenever I read this card, I feel very much it's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's it's darkest just before dawn. You know, it's almost like we feel the most unclear just before clarity arrives. So Sagittarius, if you find yourself doubting what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to do, the path that you're on, a decision that you've recently made, and you're starting to think, oh, I'm not sure. I feel like this card, Spirit's saying, just wait, you'll get clarity. And I feel it's saying that it was a good decision. You're on the right path. And there's nothing you need to tweak. There's nothing you need to change. Just stay on the path that you've started. Because there's something that you're very close to seeing. And I just feel like, Sagittarius, don't change anything until you get clarity. Keep doing what you're doing until the clarity comes. Because where you are right now, you're likely to change things in the wrong direction. So just keep going. Clarity's coming, so clarity might come at this full moon. We often do get clarity at the full moon. You know, the full moon signifies the harvest, and it's the time when we see, you know, what's manifested from our new moon wishes. So just wait until you have that clarity before you start changing things, because I think it's going to be of some significance. Because I see here with the Seven of Pentacles, you're asking yourself a lot of questions. And there will be change coming with the Six of Swords. But I'm jumping ahead. So the next card is the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. And I just looking at the full moon in Virgo was in March. So that's just a bit of a, you know, time stamp to sort of see when these energies might have been playing out. So it might be something that you started in March. Or it could be the other way. It can be, you know, trusting in yourself and believing in yourself. By the next full moon in Virgo, which will be again in March sometime, you're going to see something come to life. And that's almost like that beacon of light. The universe is giving you that beacon of light to say, keep going, keep going. You're not at the point where you're going to reach your goal. Or they're maybe not the ultimate goal, because we're always making goals, and because we're always on a journey, and we finish one journey, we start another. That's life, and I feel like you're going to achieve clarity. You're going to achieve like a milestone in your greater vision. And it's going to set you off on a different path, and not a different path, a new path. And I'm probably the more and more I talk, and the more messages come through, I feel that this is probably something that's like the bigger dream is going to come to fruition at the next full moon in Virgo. Then you have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. And I feel that's where you are right now, Sagittarius, and this is not an easy place for a fire sign to be in, because this space really asks us to be patient, to go within, to, what's the word, to take ourselves out of the real world for time periods. And it's to gain clarity, it's in this space that we do our inner work. It's in this space that we heal past traumas that we had, we heal past hurts. And I feel, Sagittarius, it's not just you that's in this type of energy. Most of us find ourselves in this type of place because we're all being asked to grow and to change. And if you can embrace this, don't shy away from it, don't try and push it away. And the way generally that we do that is by making ourselves busy. And I feel, Sagittarius, if you can slow down, if you can find this solitude, this time for yourself in just quiet, find moments of real peace for yourself, away from the noise of others in the world. I feel that you're really going to gain clarity. You're really going to gain, I just see the light around her. It's quite dark and it's very shadowy, but I feel that she seems, she's okay. She's got light. She's got an understanding. She can see the benefit of this place that she finds herself in. And again, I'm just saying she because it's a woman in the card, but for you gentlemen out there, it's the same, exactly the same thing. And she's looking into water, and I feel it could almost be like a mirror. She's looking into her emotions, her feelings, her inner depth. And this is the healing work. This is the inner work. And I feel, Sagittarius, that you're being called to that because you need to gain clarity on your life. Now, the Seven of Pentacles has come up quite a bit in these August readings, in the monthly readings and also in the moon readings. And I feel it's because we're being asked to reevaluate. We're being asked to look at, is our present life, our present thoughts, actions, are they in line with our true authentic self? If they are, great, keep going. If they're not, what can you change? What can you tweak to make them more in line? Because I feel Spirit is asking you to really look at what you want to experience in life. And go in that direction. You know, let go of all the drama, the choppy waters here signifies, emotions that, really up and down. I always see it as the dramas in life. But when we embrace this quiet mind, our inner peace, we don't allow the dramas of the world to influence us. Yes, they might get, a reaction of, oh, but very quickly we embrace that, no, hang on, I'm not going to get caught up in that. We remember to be silent. We don't always have to talk and fight and argue and be right, that kind of thing. And I find that where you head to next, because this is, the Six of Swords is going to calmer waters. It's moving. You could be moving, but it can just be moving your mindset, changing how you think. And it's by understanding what really doesn't serve us in our life, understanding what isn't in line with what we're trying to achieve now. That's what helps us head in the direction that is the best for us. And you have the King of Pentacles. And it's to that, the King of Pentacles is grounded, he's stable. He doesn't go into fits of rage or into flights of, ungrounded passion. And he's very sturdy and true, and he knows that things come slowly but surely, and he keeps heading towards his visions. He can signify getting a little bit stuck, and that's why I think, we really need to look at what we're doing in life, and is it in alignment with what we now want, because we're always changing, because that can make us course correct. So this King of Pentacles can also signify maybe don't get too stuck in how you're doing things. As soon as that clarity comes, you might be asked to change paths a little bit, and that'll play out differently for everybody. And the card says compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. And I feel that just that message in itself is very much reflective of this, everything turning out beautifully. And then look at the way the sun's shining on that. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yes. And you're going to realize your self-worth in a new light, because Sagittarius, I feel that generally the fire signs do have a sense of their self-worth. But I feel that this is going to be more, not so much how you are in the world, but this is that true inner self-worth. That self-worth that is in knowing who you are from the inside out. And I feel it's going to change a lot. I feel you're going to move in a new direction, or you're going to move more confidently because of this clarity. And please, please wait. Please be patient. Wait till that clarity comes before you make choices or before you course correct, because I think that's going to be really important. There you go, Sagittarius. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. And I wish you all the best. Take care. Love and light. Bye-bye.